Not that long ago, I picked up this beautiful red 2026 Model Y Juniper, and I absolutely love it. But Tesla does have a very minimalist type of aesthetic and style and interior, and I love that to a certain degree, but I think sometimes they take it a little too far. And I have 10 accessories, yes, 10 accessories for my friends at Spigen to outfit the interior of your car on day one. Let's get into it. Let's just kick this process off and get right into it with this first product. This first product right here is this little guy that's designed to fit in this little storage area underneath your armrest. And yes, it's tiny, but the guys at Spigen have figured out how to take advantage of it. Okay, here it is. It's just this little pouch here. You click on it. You've got a little bit of a space here to store some credit cards, maybe some cash, maybe some money. There's not a ton of space here. You're not going to store, but if you want to keep some stuff tucked away in some place that might not look, this might be a good thing to do. And it goes actually right in here. So how does it fit there, you might ask? Well, back on here, there is some double-sided tape. We'll just go ahead and peel this off. Position this on. Right here it is, completely installed. Press the button, and you've got space here for a number of cards and cash or whatever you want to hide up here. It doesn't lock, but it does clip in there, and it is pretty much invisible. Now let's stick around with this next accessory in the center console, and the armrest area doesn't come from the factory with anything to go in it for a tray or anything, and Spigen has you covered with this one. You can see there is nothing up here, but the Spigen console comes nice kind of hard plastic with a plasticky rubber bottom. Just kind of fits right in there. Now, the only USB outlet in this whole center console area is right down here, and they've got this little hole in the bottom that you can feed cords through if you want, and it makes just a really nice center console, and also it works with the vault here. Close things down, you've got good storage here in the center console. While we're at it, let's give the front center console a little love as well. They've got a tray that works up there, and let's just get it unboxed and see how it fits. Here it is, again, hard plastic material, and it's designed to just slide in right there. Full disclosure, this tray does not slide. It is in place. Some actually retract in there. You might have seen video of mine where that was highlighted by another tray, but this one fits incredibly well, and we've got the same holes for routing the USB connections, because down here there is a 12-volt accessory outlet. Comes in and out really easy. Just doesn't slide. All right, let's keep things going, and they have another product here for the center console area. It goes around the screen. It's a shelf that mounts around the screen itself, and frankly, it's just easier to show you how it works. All right, here is the shelf that you will see underneath the screen. It's designed to fit up under here. How is it held in, you might ask? Well, it has to do with this upper section here, which is also a shelf on the back, but there's some really strong magnets to hold it in place. So it should just be a matter of getting in position, positioning it up, and snapping it together. Set the tray back here. We'll position the shelf underneath. And everything just kind of locks in. Look at that. See how big this is? It's plenty to hold your phone or your sunglasses or whatever else you might want under here. And then up here on the back, we've got another shelf that you can use for whatever you want. Let's keep this party going by protecting your screen. And one of the very first things you're going to want to do is protect your screen, and Spigen has you covered there too. They have a screen for the front protection, but also in the 2026 Model Y, there is a rear screen, and they have you covered with that too. So we have two accessories here, the front screen and the rear screen. What makes this really nice, especially for the front screen, is that it's not just a piece of plastic. It is actually a full kit that you see here. It's got a full template, which is really nice. You basically just position it on the car, you put it on, you press a single stripe, and you are good to go. Now, I already have a screen protector on my screen, and to be honest with you, I kind of wish I installed this one, because this one looks super, super easy to do. And based on what I've seen on their website, it is super easy to do and pretty foolproof. Now, one thing that I like to do when I get my Tesla is I like to install a phone mount up on the screen. I found, I mean, they've got the charging pads, which are great for charging, but a lot of times you may want to actually have your phone within eyesight to do Waze or other types of things. Now, make sure you follow your local and state laws, because some states do prohibit this type of connection to your car, even if you are hands-free. You just be aware with that, but Spigen has you covered as well. Right here is the phone adapter here, or the phone mount for your car, and it's got an interesting design. It's designed to kind of mount on your screen like this. Now, I already have a phone mount on the driver's side, but you can mount it on this side as well. It's just a matter of positioning in place and adjusting this little screw knob down until everything is tight, and then you can press this knob here and adjust the phone mount to any position you want. So it actually works well on the right side of the screen just as easily as it does on the left. We have a USB-C connection, which you can route down to your center console and plug in and do all of your charging of your phone right up here on the screen. This next accessory here, actually, I'm not sure I'm gonna like, but you're gonna see it in real time. This is a cover for your center console armrest. This one happens to be in white. I have no idea what this is gonna look like, but you're gonna see real time with me how well it goes on, and if you like it, or if I like it. All right, here it is. It's not particularly soft. It's more like a harder protective shell. It's kind of like a Rubbermaid tub, if you're familiar with Rubbermaid tubs. And I assume it just kind of snaps over. Let's see how it looks. Okay, here's our cover. And I think we just line it up like that. It literally just kind of snaps in place. Right, here's the center console cover. You can see it actually covers things pretty nicely. The question is do I like it? And I think I do. I do like it. Although I think I'd like it better if it was black. I have white interior, and adding this to the center console just adds a lot of extra white. But I don't hate the texture, and I can see, especially on road tripping, we just got back from a 4,000-mile road trip, and this is kind of where you eat and where you hang out and where you just spend all your day. And the center console can collect fingerprints and stains and other types of food or whatever, and having this type of protective cover on your center console could be really nice. And if I don't like it, it just comes off. Like a Rubbermaid tub. It just comes off, and I can put it away, and it can just be my road trip cover if I want it to be my road trip cover, which may or may not be what I do. For now, I'll leave it on there. I kind of like it. It's growing on me. Okay, here is one more from Spigen. This is a cover for your windshield, and there are a lot of these out there on the market, but this one is designed to fit perfectly in your Tesla, and it's white, matches my interior. See how it works. All right, here it is, all bundled up. It's pretty small. Go ahead and pull it out. Let me see if I can keep this from hitting me in the head. That wasn't too bad. Folds in half. You want to put the reflective side out. So we got a Velcro closure to go around this. You can see it covers pretty much all of the windshield. There's a little bit of a gap up here. This might be useful for camping if you want to like just black out your windshield, or if you're just parking and want to keep the sun out, because the front is reflective and it should take away a lot of the internal heat with the car. Hopefully, between the combination of the roof glass and your windshield shade, should help keep the inside of your car cool. So make it so your car doesn't have to run the over cabin protection nearly as often. That would be a good thing. Now, the last accessory I want to show you here is just this cyber case adapter. What does it do? Well, it doesn't go in the center console. It actually goes in the back, or goes, frankly, anywhere you've got some carpet. And if you have a J1772 connector, you're going to need to store it somewhere. I used to store it in my glove box, but the glove box in this new Tesla is tiny, and it's not going in the glove box, so you got to put it somewhere, and that's what this is designed for. Okay, here it is. Looks just like this inside. This is where you just slide your adapter. Just fits in there with some little Velcro strap, elastic strap actually, and it just positions itself like that, and it just closes, little magnetic closure. And back here is some Velcro where you can stick it to just about anywhere. With the Velcro surface, and literally you can take it and push it anywhere on carpet, and it's right there. You don't have to store it here. If you want to store it on one of the cubbies, which is probably where I'll put it, just a little easier to film it here. Don't like it, just peel it off, stick it to wherever you want to stick it. This is actually a really interesting and cool product. I've been playing with places underneath here, and you can see I stuck it right here. There's a notch that's designed to store your cover that goes over your, I guess, your storage area here in the back. I take that thing out. I don't store it in the car, but it does fit really nicely there, and the cover closes perfectly. You need to get your 7072 connector. It's right there, and it's right there by the charge port, which that's going to be handy. All right, there you have it. 10 accessories from Spigen for the inside of your Tesla Model Y Juniper. Are they right for you? Well, I'll let you make that call. I'll leave links in the description below. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, I appreciate you tapping that like button. And if you're new to the channel, subscriptions are always welcome. And if you're looking to pick up a Tesla of your own, make sure you start that process with a referral link. Use any referral link you want, but if you want to start with iowatesla.guy.com, that would be great. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.